Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, my yearbook. Does everyone here have an account of one of these social networking sites? If you don't, that's okay. Your children do. Do you ever wonder why these children get so involved in social networking or rely on their peers so much? Today I want to discuss why and how middle school children tend to go to extremes to seek a dangerous type of attention, such as drugs, alcohol, eating disorders, and sometimes even suicidal thoughts, and the help these children and their parents can get to alleviate these problems. I have a Facebook and a Twitter. I am a mother, I am a substitute teacher, and I am a student of Christian counseling and child advocacy. Why do I have social networking accounts? So I can monitor my middle school child and ensure that she's getting positive attention from me and not looking into her peers or other adults for attention, which can turn into a bad situation. My purpose is to help children overcome problems from having a broken home, abuse, negligence, or abandonment from their parent or parents. I would like to let people know that Christian counseling is a very beneficial type of counseling for children with attention-seeking behaviors due to the problems faced today. Today I want to focus on how middle school children between the ages of 10 and 14 years old cope with a broken home, divorce, negligence, abuse, and abandonment, which can lead to sex at an early age, children becoming pregnant, molestation by another adult that these kids turn to, eating disorders, or other dangerous issues that these kids face. How do our children get to this point that they're convinced that they need attention from someone other than their parents? Attention from peers or other adults? Imagine this. Imagine walking through Walmart in the toy section, seeing so many kids chopping through the dolls or the Star Wars toys, radio control cars, or the jewelry kits. Now think about how old these kids are. These kids usually range from ages 10 to 14 years old, middle school children. Behind these kids playing with the toys are problems in their homes or another part of their life. Underneath these children, still excited over toys and video games, lies a child who is screaming for help. This is a time when children begin to search for their identity. And if there's problems in their life, it makes them pursue attention from their peers or other adults. Take another avenue. This is how they cope. These children are at risk for doing drugs, alcohol, being sexually active, and other dangerous activity. Today, society pushes our kids to become miniature adults. By the time they reach middle school, the dances begin and the being socially acceptable becomes such a very important part of their life. This is a time in their life when they become subject to peer pressure and can be influenced into just about anything. Their friends become an outlet and they will become followers, and this is when the real problems most likely begin to set in. They use their friends to get stability. They use other adults to get stability that they don't get at home. They will do anything to keep from being rejected by people. These children can suffer lasting effects from this attention-seeking behaviors if it's left unaddressed. If people can see the problems, catch the problems, church administrators, school faculty, if they can catch these problems that these children suffer and catch them early enough in their life, they can make a difference. Then the problems plaguing these kids will decrease. On average, there are about 4 Bibles in American homes today. Only 11% of Americans read their Bibles every day. According to the New York Times article, if your kids are awake, they're probably online. Children ages 8 years to 18 years old spend 7.5 hours a day on internet devices, laptops, internet tablets, Androids, cell phones. A lot of these children are in faulty home environments, or they're just being raised by anyone else but their parents. This leads them to feel rejected. It's evident today that these parents do not spend enough time. A lot of them abandon their children. More importantly, parents or whoever is raising these children don't spend enough time teaching their children from the Bible. Christian counselors and secular world counselors have the same goal, to help people. The difference is, Christian counselors use the Bible to help people. In essence, it is my goal to become a Christian counselor and child advocate so that I may be able to let these kids know that there's help out there. I would like to be able to help the parents understand why their children have problems and why they're resorting to attention-seeking behaviors and falling into peer pressures. It's so important to teach children biblical principles early in life. Teach them about God. Help them understand what Jesus has done for us. It is important to share the gospel of Jesus Christ, and children will develop morally and spiritually. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it." Please remember, there is help for these children. All people have to do to get help for these children is seek it.